Long ago, in the rich and beautiful land of Nteje, there lived a proud young prince named Chinedu. He was tall, strong, and handsome, and he was the only son of King Okafor, ruler of all Nteje. The people respected the king, but they feared the prince. Prince Chinedu loved to show off. He would ride his fine white horse through the village, making the old women and little children jump out of the way. He laughed loudly and cared for no one. In the same village, there lived a poor girl named Amara. She lived with her blind father in a small mud hut at the edge of the village. Amara was known for her kind heart. Every morning, she would fetch water from the river, sweep the village square, and help the elders cook and clean. Though she wore old clothes and had no fine things, Amara's smile could light up the darkest day. One hot afternoon, Amara was walking back from the market. Her hands were full with a basket of fruits and yams she had bought for her father. The sun was high in the sky, and the road was dusty. Suddenly, she heard the sound of fast galloping hoofs. It was Prince Chinedu, riding like a wild man. "Move out of the way," he shouted. Amara tried to step aside quickly, but she stumbled. Before she could get away, the horse knocked her down. She cried out in pain and fell to the ground. The basket rolled away, and the fruits scattered everywhere. The prince did not stop. He laughed and rode away as if nothing had happened. The villagers ran to help Amara. She was badly hurt. They carried her home, and the local healer came. After looking at her legs, he shook his head sadly. "Her legs are broken," he said. "She may never walk again." The news spread quickly across Nteje. The elders were very angry. They gathered their walking sticks and went straight to King Okafor's palace. They bowed before the king and said, "Your son has harmed an innocent girl. Justice must be done." King Okafor loved his son, but he was a fair king. He called Prince Chinedu to the throne room and said, "You have done wrong. To make it right, you must marry Amara and take care of her for the rest of your life." Prince Chinedu was shocked. "Marry that poor crippled girl?" "Never," he shouted. "You have no choice," the king replied. "This is my royal order." The wedding was arranged quickly. Amara, though sad about her broken legs, accepted her fate with quiet strength. She was now a princess, but she could not dance at her wedding or walk proudly beside her husband. At first, Prince Chinedu was cruel. He refused to speak to Amara. He would not eat the meals she prepared. He spent his days drinking palm wine with his friends and chasing after pretty girls. But Amara did not complain. She cleaned the palace, cared for the servants, and spoke kindly to everyone. Slowly, the people of Nteje began to love her. One dark night, the village of Nteje was attacked. A neighboring kingdom, jealous of Nteje's wealth, sent warriors to burn houses and steal the people's goats and yams. The villagers were terrified. Prince Chinedu, hearing the noise of war, became afraid. He grabbed his horse and fled into the forest, leaving the village behind. But Amara, though unable to walk, refused to hide. She called the villagers together and made a plan. The women must pour hot pepper water from their pots on the enemy, she said. The hunters must shoot arrows from the rooftops. The young boys must throw stones and bang pots to make loud scary noises. The villagers listened to Amara. When the enemy came, they were met with boiling water, sharp arrows, and loud screams. The warriors, confused and hurt, ran away into the night. Nteje was saved, all because of Amara's courage. When King Okafor heard what had happened, he was amazed. He came to Amara's hut and said, "Even though you cannot walk, you have the heart of a lioness. You are the true savior of Nteje." The people cheered and sang songs about her bravery. Meanwhile, Prince Chinedu returned, ashamed. He knelt before Amara and wept. "Forgive me," he said. "I have been foolish and proud. You are braver than I will ever be." From that day, Chinedu changed. He carried Amara wherever she needed to go. He listened to her advice. He sat by her side every evening and learned the wisdom of patience and kindness. Slowly, true love grew between them. One day, a famous healer named Dike came to Nteje. He heard about the brave girl who could not walk. He visited Amara and promised to help. He made her drink bitter herbs, rubbed her legs with special oils, and sang healing songs every morning. Weeks passed. Then one bright morning, with the whole village watching, Amara stood up. She took one shaky step, then another. The people shouted with joy. Drums were beaten, and the whole village danced in celebration. Amara was no longer the poor crippled girl. She was a beloved queen in the hearts of the people. And Prince Chinedu, once reckless and proud, became a wise and gentle king. Their story was told for many generations, a story of pride turned to humility, weakness turned to strength, and a simple girl who changed a kingdom with her kindness and courage.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed our story, kindly subscribe to our channel at Folktale Stories by Judith. Don't forget to like, share and comment.